Well, good morning or is it afternoon? Yeah, it's afternoon here. Good afternoon. I am coming to you guys from the Airbnb, still in Osaka. We're going to be heading out today to do just some really touristy things here in the city, grab some food, and have us a good time for our last day out here in Osaka, kind of out in the countryside. And then we're headed back to Tokyo for a few more days. Today was a perfect day for us to kind of veg. I think all of our travels caught up with us today. And this morning we went out and got some donuts and got some coffee, a little bit of breakfast, and then came back and pretty much vegged the majority of the morning away. And now it's 2 p.m. And so we're going to head out and do some adventures. And I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. All right, let's get going. We made it out here to Osaka Castle. We're about to head up all the way to get a clear view of it. But this is like the front side. And see if we can figure out some history about it as well. I don't know, but the walk inside this place is like literally 20 minutes long. That's how big this place is. And not only that, luckily there's a small breeze out. There goes the convoluted face person. Luckily there's a breeze out, but it's hot out here still with a breeze. So y'all, we on walking. I'm telling you, you be getting your steps in Japan. All the way up here, and this is what happens when you look sweaty as ever walking a 15-minute walk in the heat. Hold on, let me show you guys the castle. We stopped for an ice cream break from the vending machines. These vending machines are top tier. 200 yen gets you all this ice cream. They also have sodas. Some of them have dumplings. And it's right here at the castle. In touring the grounds, we found this sign that talked about this ring that you walk through in a certain pattern, and I don't want to mispronounce the name, but basically you walk through it in a figure 8 or an infinity symbol, and it helps you to get rid of illness and release any lies, ill thoughts that you've had over the past 6 months, and to kind of cleanse yourself. And so I went ahead and did that, and so did everyone in my family. So it's hot out here. We hot today, and we outside walking. I think because it rained, it got like super humid. And we actually picked up a route to get to this sky tower we're going to. I think we picked up the wrong route because now we're catching a train to a bus. 98 ain't coming for another 8 minutes. So basically, we're waiting on our train, and I think we're gonna be out here for about another 6 or 7 minutes sweating to death. Send water. Send water. We're going all the way up there. Lego castle. Look at these. You put these together yourself. Build your own house. Look at this one. We are up here, you guys. Like, oh my gosh. These were locks that you could purchase to go onto the bridge. And so basically you would purchase a lock, have it engraved with the date that you visited the Sky Tower, and then you would have it hooked onto the Sky Tower. Not necessarily inside like these are, but when you get outside, you'll see some there, and you leave it there for life. It was so pretty up here, and people were lining up in order to take pictures in front of the locks and be able to see the whole outside. And we took some pictures here as well, but I thought the most beautiful view came from when you were actually overlooking the side of the rail. And also from the inside here, I took a video from a window one level down, and I got some of the prettiest views. This is the escalator that takes you all the way back down to, I think, the 40-something floor, and then from there you take a regular elevator down. The next day we decided we knew we had to head back to Tokyo, but we wanted to get one more thing in Osaka before we left. So we got up extra early at like 6 or 7 in the morning and took a ride over to a shrine. And this shrine was super unique, and it just looked so different than all the others that we had seen. And you'll see why in just a minute, but it was so beautiful with all the Japanese lanterns and all of the pools that you can put for your fortune. Look at that dragon head. I think it's a dragon. People were untying all of the bad fortunes that you pull, because if you pull a bad fortune, you tie it here to a string, and then they come in the morning and take them all off. It was really interesting, and I'm glad we got up and squeezed this one little visit in before we headed back. And I'll show you guys a little bit of our walk back in the rain. This one's a major train station. Look at all these trains. There's about 9 trains that pull into this station. All these people getting off one. It's serious. Good morning from Osaka. Today's our last day here in Osaka, and I thought I'd start the vlog off here showing you guys an Airbnb tour. Now, we've already lived here for a few days, so if there's trash, if the beds aren't made, get over it. But you know what? My sister said something so cool. That's why 2 heads are better than 1, 3 heads even. She said, why don't you just film the Airbnb when we first get here and then just add it in when it were time for us to leave? And I was like, duh, I should have did that. But anyway, so we are now about to leave and head back to Tokyo for another few days in that area. And in the meantime, I wanted to show you guys a play-by-play of where we stayed here in Osaka. There were a few things that I loved about this Airbnb. One is it allowed us to be engulfed in the culture. Like, we were in a more residential area than we were when we stayed in Shinjuku. And because of that, we really just walked amongst the people, to the train station, to the laundromat, to the 7-Eleven, the Lawson's. We even utilized the pharmacy for some bug bites for my sister. So it really was good for that. Also, this Airbnb had a great separation of space. Again, most rooms in Japan, you'll realize, have like 2 to 3 beds in one room for family stays. And with my boyfriend and my sister being here, you know, we need some separation. And my niece, we need some separation of space. And so this house had that. And that's how I booked all the Airbnbs. What I did not like about this Airbnb was, 1, the air conditioner wasn't working in the great room. And 2, the stairs are very steep. I'm going to take you guys on a tour of the Airbnb now that we're leaving and show you everything that it had to offer. And, you know, would I stay here again? Possibly. Because it had easy access to the train system, like I said. And, yeah, it was just easy to get around. A lot of conveniences right in the area. So let me show you exactly what the Airbnb looked like. All right, so here's the entryway when you first come in and you have to take off your shoes. They left these type of slippers for us, but we didn't use them. We just wore socks or bare feet. When you first come in, there is a bedroom here, which is where my sister and my niece slept.
Oh,
Ew. Anywho, and then one of the major downfalls of this Airbnb was how steep the stairs are. And I'm trying to see if I can even get it in film so you guys can understand, but they're very narrow and they're super steep. It's like almost a 90-degree angle. Just kidding. But it is very, very, very steep. When you come to the top of the stairs, this is the bathroom. Excuse the towels. It has a washer dryer combo. And then both the Airbnbs we have this separate shower room that you totally enclose yourself in, which is pretty cool. This is the living area, and the air conditioning unit here was not working, so it's hot in here. And this is the only place with a TV, and I think that's why the host left a Dyson for us. So we've been using that. Around this wall is the kitchen, which we didn't use much for cooking, but we did use the refrigerator, freezer, and microwave area, and then the trash receptacles were here. We pulled all the trash. When you come out of the living area space with the bathroom behind you, there's a toilet here with one of those sinks that when you flush, the water comes out of there. It's pretty strange, okay? And then you go upstairs to the other bedrooms, and again, very steep stairs. Somebody with knee problems, whew, I am somebody is not supposed to be taking these stairs like this. All right, at the top of the stairs is another toilet room with the sink coming with the flush water and the bidets. This is where Jason and Janae slept, over here. And then finally, this is where Nate and I slept. And that is the whole Airbnb tour. Whoa. Bye, Osaka. We're back home. Back in Tokyo. Let the party begin.